Meow time!
What's going on, guys? I'm here. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Fashion Kart. It's been like 3 months since I made the last video of this series, but we are finally back today here with Princess Peach and a thundercloud as well. That's just perfect. Today we are actually back with the Clown Peach texture, and usually I do ask you guys to submit your comments as for what you want to see for the next episode, texture wise. But as the last episode was so long ago, all the comments on that video were like for Christmas themed skins and for, you know, just winter themes in general. So I kind of decided to just scrap that and go for something else. And I'm not quite sure why I went with this Clown Peach texture here necessarily, but I do think it looks quite good. Here we go. Oh no, I want to finish so I could actually give you guys a better view of the texture, because I do think it looks quite nice in game if you just finish the race. Yeah, it kind of does suck that only 3 people are playing at the moment. I kind of hope more people join up. I might just go to regular tracks, as I don't really want to deal with this necessarily. But yes, as being a clown obviously means that it has like a red nose and it has some clown makeup too. I tried to make the little cheeks blush as well, but it was just kind of too hard to make that. Like honestly, just texturing this whole texture took me about a few weeks, just because I couldn't find the very nose, the little pixel of the nose on the texture itself. Here we go. While we're back right now, you can actually get a better view of the texture itself. You can see the little red nose. It's kind of cute, right? I think it turned out pretty well, or yeah, pretty well as well. Let me just make sure I get into like an actual worldwide instead of just a custom track one. Also, before I actually forget this too, if you want to download this texture for yourself, then as always, the link of the texture will be down in the description below, so you can just go to my game banana, and you can download it from there. And as always, I do kind of want to ask you guys as well to submit your comments down below as for what kind of texture, what kind of model, whatever you want to see for Daisy for the next episode. Oh my god, dude, I can't believe this. We actually joined a worldwide with 2 karters using the off-roader. This is actually so dumb. I mean, you can't make this up, dude. Like, it's so specific as well. It says 6 races for the next race, but only these 2 people. This has to be the weirdest worldwide I've ever joined. Like, I'm being serious here as well. This has to be the weirdest thing I've ever seen online on this game in 2019 out of all years. Here we go. I hope I can actually show you a better view of the texture now, as we are on a brighter stage, a brighter course. Again, it might not look the best if you're just looking at it from this way, but if you actually just look at it after the race is done, right, in the victory screen or the losing animations, the zoom in, basically, you can actually see a much better view of it as well. Oh my god, I just realized the guy in the car is actually front running this race now. That's actually insane though. Like, oh, it's actually kind of too bad that you can't wheelie with a car or do something to compete against these bikes. Because if a car is in the middle of the pack, then it's usually okay, because you can kind of bounce against, you know, the bikes that are wheeling. But the minute the car does get in front, he can't really stay there, as it's just, he's going too slow, really. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is the front one right there. We can actually win this race, which would be nice. Let's see this. I'm getting cold. Oh, the guy choked right there. I actually got cold right there as well. Oh, my alarm actually went off. Yeah, usually what happens, right? It's Tuesday, or it's Wednesday actually right now. And I tend to like take a little nap on Wednesdays. So I still have my alarm set from last week when I took a little nap. This video is already so all over the place at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm doing really. Again, it's been a while since I recorded a video. And actually saying that though, the very reason it took me so long to make another fashion card, it has like 2 real reasons, honestly. And here you go, you can actually get a better view, hopefully, if I don't cut this out. There you go, the little nose. Again, it does show. It's just if you look like on your rear mirror view like this, you can't really see it too well. Well, you can kind of see it. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's just a little red nose, you know. I don't know. That's it, dude. First place. We can actually front run this course though. It's one of my best tracks in the entire game to play. Like, I haven't really time shot this, but especially with like using the sneakster, I can definitely get like a good little run on this. I'm obviously using the Mac bike now, so it doesn't really help, but I can still play this track relatively well, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what happens, right? Right around when I made Fashion Kart, when I started this series on the Wii, Smash Ultimate kinda came out, so I couldn't really make too many videos. I wanted to grind on Ultimate, and I decided to kinda put a hold on the series altogether. And just Mario Kart in general though. I kinda wanted to just focus on Smash Bros, at least for like a month, and just actually get some good content out for that game. But a month went by, right, and I kinda wanted to go back to Mario Kart Wii. But now what happened was, apparently my SD card kinda broke down while I wasn't using my Wii. Like, it still kind of works on my PC, but just my Wii didn't recognize the SD card itself. And now luckily for me, I do always like copy my files, right? So even if my SD card kind of shuts off or it doesn't work anymore, I can still at least access my Mario Kart Wii files, my CTGP, anything I really need. But I had to get a new SD card pretty much, so it took me a little bit as well. And then I had to make the whole texture too. And again, this texture here, the nose took me such a long time to make. Didn't all work together. We are finally here now though. We're just front running this race. It's been a pretty chill race so far as well. We aren't first anymore now, but that's actually not really a bad thing either. Like, if this guy gets a blue shot in front of me, we're looking kind of nice, so. There it is, the blue shot. Okay, I called that to you. There you go. That's what I mean, right? We're looking very, very good now. But yes, if you notice any differences from my pack right now, if some textures missing, then again, it's just because my stuff folder isn't up to date right now. And here you go, a good view of the Princess Peach. For a few seconds here, you can embrace it. This does give you a good view of how the texture actually looks. I tried to make the bike just fully red and white, but I wanted to make a few, or want to add a few different colors to the body, so. Oh, progress right there, dude. Let's go. Oh. I have to say, I did kind of miss making videos on this game. Like, it's always a fun time. Sometimes nothing really happens, but usually there's a lot of shenanigans going on. And there's a lot of things I want to talk about as well, so it's always a cool time to record this, at least. This actually gives you a pretty good view as well, I don't know. Oh no! Oh, I actually had a mega mushroom right there. I can't believe this, dude. But there you go. I do think that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos, textures, Mario Kart Wii content, and Smash Bros. Ultimate still as well, obviously. As always, the Clown Peach texture is actually down below in the description, so if you want to download it for yourself, you can just go there, click on the link, and it should lead you to my game Banana. And I gotta say, the texture is of course only for the Mac bike, so it won't show up in like the actual menu screens, just in the game itself. So don't worry if it doesn't show up. That I didn't put it in that way. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Enjoy your stay.